Hello everyone, welcome back to the Artisan of Glimmith. We have gemmed 2 windows last time. Well, we'd already gemmed 1, and we've done 2 more, so we've got 3, I think. And now we're going to go to this area where, how's it work? Press tab to show hidden puzzles? Was that possible the whole time? I don't think there are any. Wait, what's going on? Why is it not even highlighting you? Oh, you have to hover over that. Okay. So that probably wasn't available the whole time. It's not a Metroid Brainia game where it turns out you could have pressed tab the whole time to reveal the puzzles. Okay, so how many are we expecting? We're expecting 5. Or any of these? Yep, I see you. I think we saw this one before, didn't we? When I was trying out this tab thing. It's 3. Okay. 3 and a 3. 3 and a 3. And they're gonna all have all the shapes in. So you're gonna be like this and not like that. So you definitely stop there. Okay. And you go that way or that way. I don't think I could disambiguate that right now. You definitely go that way, don't go that way. It's all this stuff. Separate the pairs of shapes. I think that was all of them. Then what we got? You need a red. It's gonna be one of these reds. But I don't know which one yet. Well, these have to go one way or the other. If you were a 3, you wouldn't get to a red, so you're getting to this red. So you two are the same region, for sure. If we went this way, which region would you be part of? That one, I guess. But then, yeah, it would still work. Okay, well, so now they're the same region. And there's no nice way to mark it. I mean, there is like this, I guess, which I think is what's suggested, basically, but I don't love it. I want to just be able to say they're the same color nicely. So this blue is not getting that red, so it's definitely getting that red. But it could be doing it in a couple of different ways, I suppose. Oh, this red is pretty closed in, isn't it? Like, it has nowhere else to go except this space. Everywhere else will be red, so you are that. Which means 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 you could be 2 things. Although you have nobody else you could reach if you went there, so you are that. I think you are this, you don't turn, so you're this, you're this, you're this, you must be that, you must be that, you must be that, and it doesn't work out. Oh, what have we done? Oh, sorry, no, you can be that. There we go. And that. Neat. Staring off into the sky, or the upside down sky. Is it meant to be a reflection? What's going on? 5, 6, 7, 4. Okay, we'll do the 4 first. 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh gosh, one of these ones. Okay, we have 5 colors when there's purple, I think. Red, green, blue, yellow, purple. Okay. I wonder if we'll have one with an extra color in it. Just for like one special puzzle. Okay. There's a cluster of purples in the middle, which is maybe interesting. Maybe. I mean, we split pairs, I guess. Pairs. Is that all the pairs? That might be all the pairs. Anybody look trapped? Anybody look trapped? It's kind of hard to see. You have to kind of do that, the illusion with the cubes, where you like see the cubes in different, like, from a different angle. You gotta kind of do that for every color. What am I saying? I don't know. This red is either with that yellow or that yellow. In fact, I can't see it reaching any other yellow. This red is kind of interesting. And it's trapped in by other reds here. and it needs a purple, and it can't reach a purple because obviously because the grid is filled, it's only ever going to be 5 long, so it can only reach that purple. So we've got to get to that purple from this red, and there are 2 ways of doing that, or maybe more than 2, but it has to get there to there, I believe. Not necessarily that route. However, if we don't pick up this yellow, let's say we avoid this yellow is then trapped. We wouldn't be able to get to a purple itself. So you are with you. And if we avoid this blue, same problem. Blue can't get to a purple, so you're with you. If we avoid this green, also can't get to a purple, so you must be like this. Ooh, like this, right? I think so. This red can now only get to this purple, so that. Yeah, I think so. I hope so. Maybe. Guess we can clear that mark out now. I hope that was correct. Might not have been, but whatever. So who else is difficult to reach? That yellow could take that green or that green. So one of these blues will take one of these reds, and the other blue will take another one of these reds. If that's useful. That green obviously can't go through these greens. So that green has to be with that red? Yes, that green has to be with that red. Is that true? I think so, yes. How's it getting to any other red? It's not. Okay, cool. It's obviously not going up that way, so you're going that way. You do need a purple, and again, you can't get to a purple without going through that purple, so that is your purple. Okay, and you're going to that purple. You need a blue and a yellow. There's a blue and a yellow here. There's also blue here, and then dead end. So in fact, if we got that blue, we would not be able to get to a yellow. So we have to get that blue and that yellow, I think. I hope I've not made mistakes. You go here. So then this has a choice of going that way or that way to get its final yellow. If it goes that way, we have a problem with this group because there'll be 2 reds in it. So it has to go that way. Okay. If I've been correct so far. Okay, this green is going with that red. It may take this blue. It needs to get to a purple. The only purple it can get to is this purple. Similar logic to we had up here. Then it needs a purple and a yellow. It can't, sorry, blue and a yellow. It can't get to a yellow if it goes to this blue. So it's going to, it has to go to this yellow. That is the only yellow that green can get to. Okay, well, I did not mean to do that. So you're done. So for you are that. I'm scared. Is this fine? It's fine. Okay, and then we have a 5. A P shape. Okay. Sure. There's going to be reachability arguments here, I guess. Maybe. Probably. Maybe. You can only reach you? Can't reach you, can't reach you, can't reach you. Yeah, only you. However, there's a couple of ways that could happen. However, either way, this is true. I believe. I think. I hope. Okay. Now what? Can I figure out which way it goes? Like, is it that and that, or sorry, is it that, or is it that? If it's that, or if it's not, if it's this, then you can only pair with you. Yep. So that would have to be like this. Which is maybe fine. I could go there, I could go there. Yeah, let's jump into this too deep. If it's here. Well, that's not too deep. Okay, so it's not there. It is this one. Okay, cool. Then you can only go with you, and that has to be that way around. Okay. Then you're obviously either going that way and going here, or you're going this way and going here. The two ways that could go. I'm not sure I can disambiguate that just yet. Except, hold on, if you did go this way and did that, then you would have to be, I guess that's fine. You can't go that way, but that is fine. And then you could be like that. And then the whole puzzle gets solved just by following this deep set of, this deep bifurcation, I guess. Just trying things out. I think that gets you stuck. You're totally stuck. You can't be at the end of this P, definitely not. You can't be in the 2x2 because it can't stick out. Okay, so there we go. It's bifurcation, but whatever. Whatever. I'm allowing myself a bit of bifurcation. So you have to be this. You have to be this. Cool. Next. You could be you or you. You could be you or not really you, no. So in fact, you can only be this. That tells us this. Then either that or that. Either way works. I guess that's true. Either way would work. Although, if you come out like this, you can no longer get a symbol, whatever they're called. Symbols. So you must go like this, and you must go like this. Hopefully I'm not... Wait, that's still true though. Hold on. Wait, I think I just did that backwards. No, so it's this and then that, right? Wait, no, sorry. I literally just thought of what I need to do. This and then that. So there we go. That's the only way that resolves. If these are fit together like that, then this has no way of reaching anything. So then this goes here and goes up or down. If it goes down, then you'd have to reach you, which would be fine. If you go up, then this would be here, that'd be there, also fine. Okay. So you're either, I mean, I can put stuff in, right? So you're either in your 2x2 or you're the end. So it's either this or the 2x2. Okay, I guess that's something. It could be sticking down here or here. Well, it can't be sticking down here, so something. What are we saying? So you're either at the end, and then you could do this. That's fine, I think. So those four are shaded in. Or you're a 2x2 and you go down this way. So those two always are shaded in. And that's just because of whether it's here or here. Is the next bit, I think. Oh, which means you do go down. Cool. You are only going with you now, right? Yes. Yes. Yep. If you are the long one, you'd have to go there. But if we did that, then this bit down here, I think would have to go like this. And then this bit doesn't work. So I think you're a 2x2. Sticking it like that. That'll make you like that. This bifurcation is going to solve the puzzle. I think. Maybe. Maybe. What about this space? Is kind of interesting. Is it? Yeah, resolving this is going to be weird. You can only go with you. I mean, there's a bunch of stuff I can do. You can only go with you. And you're not going to be the long route down here. So this is a 2x2 here. And it doesn't go that way, and it doesn't go that way. It could go that way. But if it goes that way, then you have to go with you, which is fine. If that happened, you'd go with this. And I guess you'd go like that. That causes problems for you, no? That does cause problems for you. I think you go along the top, but it's a bit of a guess. Then you'd have to go that way at that point, which is fine. Yeah, we've done it. Okay, let's just put it in. That's probably a nice way of doing that, but that works. Cool. The music suddenly stopped. I think it was just the end of the music. It wasn't because I left the puzzle, I don't think. Okay, let's see if we can do a 6 quickly. One of those, and one of those. Okay. Oh dear. Okay, we've got lots of pairs we can split off immediately. Loads. Everywhere. And you. So you at least do that. You are not going to be you then. You could be a Y, and you're not going to be you. Okay, so you are a Y. Let's put that in. It's a Y. Why is it a Y? Because of the reasoning I just said. Were you not listening? Yeah, either way, you'd reach a blue, so that would be fine. What about you? Yeah, could be a few things, I think. Yeah, I think you could be plenty of things. What about you? Could be the little P. Could be that thing, whatever we want to call it. I don't have a name for it. Couldn't be a Y? Could be a Y. Except, so it has to be a Y like this, I think, but then this becomes a problem. So, not a Y, I believe. So, I'm going to call that an F, even though it's like a broken F, but whatever. F or P. Either way, this is the blue that goes with it, right? So, yeah. So you're clearly going with you, because yeah, there's no other red that you could reach, in fact. There's a better way of doing that. So those must go together. Okay. I think you can't reach... Yeah, there's a few ways you could reach you. However, this blue is not reaching any red other than this red. Yeah? And I think there's only one way it's doing it. Yeah, the F would hit this blue. The Y wouldn't work. So it's this, I think. So if you two are connected, you are an F, like that. Okay, that's correct. This could be a Y. And has to be a Y. Can't be a P. Can't be the F shape, which is really hard to visualize, but it would hit this blue, so Y like that, I think. Okay, this blue is only hitting this red, I think, right? Yeah, you're not getting there. Yeah, you're only hitting that red. That makes you either a Y or an F. Y, I think, would make this space a problem. Yeah, like this could be a Y, but then it wouldn't get to a red. Yeah. So it's another Y, it's an F, and the F would have to go like that. No, it could go like that, but it'll leave a space. Okay, so yes, the F goes like that. And we've got this, so another F here. I think that's the only thing that would fit in that space. Not true. It could go down here and become a Y, but that would leave 3 here, which wouldn't work for anything. So no, you are an F. Do this. You're clearly getting this red, and we're not leaving these spaces behind. So this is part of it. So P, I believe. I think F here, Y here. That's just like a vision I've had. Because I think we can't connect to this without hitting this red with an F or like closing this off. So you're with that red, so therefore you're with that red. So that's that Y done, I think, I hope. So this like needs these. So yeah, you're an F. You're clearly going to be with this, and the only way that's going to work is without leaving a hole. It's going to be as a P. This might end up being a Y. This is going to have to be, if it were a Y, we'd be cutting off this blue. Yes, we would. So it's going to have to be an F like that, and then a P and a Y. Well, that went terribly wrong. There we go. Am I going to squeeze a 7 in as well? I guess I am. 3, 4, 5. Just extending the zigzag. Okay, so you're like on your lonesome over here. So the most we can reach is like, we definitely can't reach anything with that. Definitely can't reach anything with that. So this is going to have to be a 5. Yeah. So therefore it zigzags to you. So you and you are together. Oh, I guess I can split pairs. Split the pairs, split the pairs. Is that all the pairs? I think it might be. Not that many pairs. So then, okay, so you go to you. If you go this way, then you have nobody to reach. 5 would get you there. The 3 would get you there. The 4 would get you there. Yeah, so I guess that has to go this way, and things should work out somehow. And we'll find out. So then this has to start zigzagging, and it's going to keep zigzagging until it gets you. Okay. I mean, this has to start zigzagging as well. So we just start them zigzagging immediately. Let's try and draw a line. Okay. So this can't be part of this because it has to zigzag immediately. So this comes out this way and zigzags this way. It could go further, it might not. It couldn't go to 5. Okay, so then you come out, you have to start zigzagging. At least that. Okay. Oh, so you have to stop zigzagging, you're a 3 then. You definitely don't go that way. But you may continue down. In fact, you can't go this way for a similar reason we had up here, because if you go down, you have to start zigzagging. Ooh, I might have made a mistake earlier. Because I keep thinking those are the end points. But maybe I didn't make a mistake earlier. I'm gonna hope that I didn't make a mistake earlier. Like, in theory, this could zigzag like that. Let's go back a little bit and just double check that. I don't know when it would have been that I made that decision. Here, has to zigzag this way. Yeah. May continue, may not. Here, okay, so this is the place where I made a similar kind of decision. But this could go up and go to the right. So yeah, I did make a mistake. This could go up and go to the right and zigzag that way. I was thinking, oh, it has to go down and then go this way, but no. It could just do that and be a 3. Okay, so I did make a mistake there. And only realized at that previous part. Okay, what else? Well, you don't go that way. Oh, you do go that way. Okay, then you don't keep zigzagging. Okay, so that is done. Next. Oof. This feels like it's just going to be one of those long ones. You're either with you or you. You are going to have to extend out at least a little bit this way. You may just go there though. Not go any further. You definitely don't go up. So in fact, you don't go there. You go this way. So you stop there. So you do take that, but you may still continue. But you don't go there. You do go there. But you may continue. Is this space interesting? 3 away. Won't reach anything. 4 away. Could reach you. Not that interesting. Okay. This can't reach. This could only reach you, I think. By zigzagging, yeah. Okay. It could go down this way, or it could go down this way. But it definitely stops there. In which case, this comes out and it has to go that way. So then this has to go this way. So that's a 3 and a 3. It doesn't have to be a 3. In fact, it specifically has to be a 5 because it has to reach you. So then you have also got a zigzag. You're going to have to at least go to there. Okay. You may go further. You are going to have to zigzag a bit. You may go further. You can't go any further. You still could go further. I like the orange-green alternating pattern that's going on here. It's cute. So obviously that doesn't go that way. So then this is not that, so... But it could go that way is the thing. Although, who can you get to? Nobody? Except with a 5? You definitely can't get to you. I think you can only get to you. Uh-huh. So you either zigzag that way, or that way. Can I figure out which way? I don't think so. But I could at least say that those are connected. In which case, this can't be with you. Can't be with you, so it's gonna be with you. Could go up this way, could go up this way, but that does stop there. We never have anything longer than a 2. If it goes up this way, we're stopping. If it goes up this way, we're not necessarily stopping. I kind of think we'd have problems with this if this goes here, then this has to be with you. At least do that. This then can't zigzag over without leaving a space. Yeah, that's a problem. So you don't go that way, you go this way and stop. I think, I hope. This can't zigzag this way because it'll trap this, so it zigzags this way. Clear the thing. You then do, you don't necessarily go that far, you could at least go that far. Although you now, you could be an S, okay. Yeah, that would be fine, maybe. Well, I sure hope I haven't made a mistake. I mean, I could check this. Maybe we use it, especially on one like this. Everything so far is correct. Yay! Okay. I mean, it's nice to know, so I'm not like going really deep into something that's hard to validate as I'm going. Cool. Yeah. Okay. That's gonna be my approach to using this button. If we're in one of these where, yeah, like it's gonna be hard to know until the very end that I've done something wrong, I'm just gonna click that button partway through. Okay. Because there's just no joy in rewinding the whole thing and not knowing where you made the mistake. Yeah. What now? If this comes down, you'll be with you. Cool. This could go with you, or can this only go with you? Maybe no. Go 5 to there. Although, hold on. If you 5 to you, well then this 5's to nothing. If you do this way though, could be fine, maybe? You just go like this at least, but then what would they do with this? It can never be part of that. So I think both of those 5s are a problem. So you do go with you? that was a bit of a deep bifurcation though. Now what? Oh, the colours aren't alternating still. Let's fix that. I'm hoping this will look like you know, like a meme background. Or, you know, like I kind of also associate it with like anime or something, like some actions happening and there's a background that's like some explosive colors or whatever. I don't know. Okay, so because you're trapped between these two things, you either go right or you go left. If you were to go left, then it would be fine. You could even become a 4. If you go right, you can only be a 3. But either way, that's fine. Okay. You can only be with you, I think? No, you could be with you. Gosh, it's hard to see some of these things. Yeah, what now? Maybe this can only go with you. No, it can go with you. Maybe this can only... No, it can go with a whole bunch of things. Maybe... Well, so that... I mean, okay, if we could have put that border in ages ago. This can maybe only go with you? Is that true? No, it can go here. Wow. Is there going to be something like, well, there's loads of things left over, so like the rest are going to all have to be 3s or something? Maybe that happens at some point. I could maybe figure out like, oh, there definitely can't be more than 1 5 or something like that. But only if I can like close these off can I say that properly. Wait, in fact, this can't go down. Okay, this is where I can continue. If that goes down, this has to go here, but then it's stuck. Okay, there's a way to continue here. Well, I mean, I guess I've closed that off. Can I say the same about this? It'd be nice to close them off, actually. Oh, but there's this one as well. Maybe there's something else I can do here. But you could go that way. You can get to you. If you do get to you... Oh, same problem. If you go here... Is there any other way it could go there? Well, no. Yeah, with a 5, but then this is the problem still. So you don't go to you. You go to you. For sure. So that, and potentially more. I hope that was true. You, I think, could only reach you. And it's going to have to be that way. And then it can't zigzag anymore. I hope that was true. I could check. How much of using that is too much using that? You could be with you, you could be with you. If you go down, this goes here, and then zigzags in a direction. That's kind of fine. That's kind of fine. This one might only be able to get to... No, get to either you or you. I think like that or like that. I can't currently see why either of those would be a problem. Yeah, like these puzzles I'm like not a huge fan of. It just feels like a lot of searching for the next step. Let's do this. Yay. Good to know. I think I want you to be green. Oh, but then the greens are all going to go. I guess that's going to happen eventually anyway. Yeah, this is kind of tedious. Okay, so let's say you did continue. That would mean you're going this way, zigzagging. You'd be a 3, done. No, you could continue. I think that would make that ambiguous forever, but we can't use uniqueness. You have to go out this way. That could put you or you. There's too many options. There's far too many options. If you stop, not too many options. There's got to be something nice to start with. You can be with you or you. If you go to you just go into this corner. Can I think about the corner? Maybe I can. It doesn't help massively. There's still like multiple ways this could go. At the very least, you and you are part of the same thing, but you might go through this, you might not go through that. Wow. If this stops here, this comes out this way. Zigzags, zigzags, and ends. Okay, so that would be a thing. And then you probably would then have to... Oh, you actually can't reach anything at that point. Yeah. Okay. So you don't stop there, I guess. Keep going. At least until there. And then what happens? Well, you and you still have to go together. That's not true anymore. You can now reach you. Wait, hold on. So can I not just say that about this space already? Maybe that's the thing I've been missing this whole time. This has nobody to go to except you. So those are joined. So you can't, you can, but it'll leave a space here. So you can't join this. So you go to you. Ooh, in a couple of possible ways, but no, only one way. Like that. I hope. Okay. We're just going to use it a lot. This has to go at least to here. It may continue. Progress. This can only reach this now, I think. Yeah, for sure. And there's only one way to get there. Like that. That was all that in. No. This, I think, wouldn't be able to reach anything. So it's part of that. Okay, this may continue. This goes this way. It has to get to there. Cool. 3. Cool. At least that. Which was the thing there. And there. That may continue up that way. We're getting there. Slowly but surely. Could be a 5 here and a 3. I think it is, but I'm not certain. Well, okay. If you, let's say these two are connected. Well, it can't turn that way, so it have to turn this way. And then it's a 3. That's a 3. So then this would have to go like this, which is maybe fine. And a 3. And then you'd have to then go That's also fine. But then you... I think you would cause problems, but that was far too deep. We're not using it. We're not using it if it's that deep. Oh, I just want it to be done. Is it a 7 because of how painful it is to keep doing the puzzle? Sorry. I guess this is a 3 regardless, right? Either it's a 3 this way, because it can't continue, or it's a 3 this way. Yeah, and it can't continue. Which does mean something. I mean, you have to go to there, I think. I think that's true. Is there any world where you don't go there? 3, 3. Yep, there's that world. There is that world. Yeah, okay. Yep. In fact, if you go, if you go that way, then this has to be with you, and it may continue, it may not. Maybe a 5, maybe Do we have another cell that's like it can only go one place? This one maybe. You can't reach this. You could reach that. Maybe like. I mean, maybe no, clearly not. You can't be part of this. Can't reach that. Can only reach you. Okay, we've got something. So then the question is, are you zigzagging like that or like this? If you zigzag like this, what effect does it have on stuff? Or if you zigzag like this, what effect does it have on stuff? This would then have to go whoop, 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 whoop. You have to go whoop, etc. Can't see anything the other way around. Like maybe there's something interesting over here. Like this wouldn't be able to go that way. So it'd have to go this way. And then up and never reach anything. So then down, potentially reach something. Then that would have to go this way, that way. We end up with problems, I think. Because now you have to go there. Yeah. Okay. So I'm just going to trust that. That was quite deep, but I'm going to trust that that was true. So then this has to do this to all the way to there. And you have to at least do this. Maybe go further. Let's hope that was true. Let's just hope. So then this has to go here. It could go that way, could go that way. I mean, we can press this and find out. Yay! It's nice to be comforted by this button. So now, if this continues, we have a problem here. So it does not continue. You stop. I think I probably could have done that a while ago. Yes, I could have done. Okay. Good to know. Now, if you go this way, we've got a problem here. Okay, cool. You don't go that way. You go this way. That's the only thing that can happen right now. You may continue. At this point, you could be part of you. Okay, let's figure out... sorry, put that back in. Let's figure out this bit now. You can only be part of this now, for sure. Yes, for sure. So you're zigzagging, definitely not this way. You could go up, but it would leave this space by itself. So you're zigzagging like this, or like that for sure. Are you continuing? You are, you're becoming a 5. Wait, is that true? Yes, that's true. Becoming a 5, you're a 3. It was a 5 and a 3, like I predicted. That can't go there, so you're part of that. Could you continue? You could. I think this is going to be forced to go this way to disambiguate this space. But I guess we'll get there from over here. If this goes up, you go this way and then up, which it would disambiguate that. Then you, though, can no longer get to anything. Well, no, you could be part of that thing as well. But then you can't be part of anything? Yeah, you can be part of that. I think I'm accidentally solving it right now. And then you're a 3, and then you're a 3, and then you're that, and then you're that, and we're done. I'm accidentally solving it, whatever. Yay! Let's clean it up. Whew, we did another one. Neat. Yeah, it's feeling quite good, like fast progress right now, but yeah, as soon as I hit this bit, where there's like a bazillion puzzles left to do. Wow. I mean, there's only 7 there. Wow, there's 26 to do. Okay. I mean, I guess that's fine. We've done 26 puzzles in a single area at other points. But maybe, I mean, one thing I could do is like jump ahead, do a few more like non-red ones, or maybe even just throw in some red ones. Like do like two more passes through this stuff. I think I did quite a lot here, didn't I? What? I mean, I take that back immediately. What? I mean, that doesn't do the thing. That's the end. Oh yeah, there's this stuff as well. Let's do one more over here. Let's do 2 over here. Loopy difference. There cannot be a point where exactly 3 borders meet. And how does that work again? That means the edge is all real edge. It's the real edge thing, right? Is it? Because yeah, we can't have borders sticking out, so these are all connected. Yes. So then these need to be 7 difference. So it's going to be an 8 and 1. There's a target. Hooray! Cool. Let's do another one. Ooh, same layout but with a 9 instead. Well, so this is still true. 9 difference, obviously, so this is going to have to join on one of these 2 sides. And the next one's going to be the same, but it joins on the other side, is going to be the thing. So if we join this, we're at least 17 plus... Wait, but it's 25 in size. So that doesn't work out. This is all true because of Loopy. But hold on, it's at least 17. So we could be like, wait, but what? So it's gonna be 2 regions, right? It has to be. So then, what are the 2 regions with 9 between them? To make 25. How do I work that out? 2 numbers that add up to 25 and are 9 different. 7 and 16, no. 8. Wait. 8 and 17. 8 and 17. Oh, so that way that works perfectly. Not if I do that. Okay, why did I think that wasn't going to work? Because I was thinking like, oh, 9 doesn't fit. Yeah, it's not 9 that I'm adding. Yeah, okay. And then this one's going to be exactly the same. Oh, no, it's not. That's not true at all. I guess we'll just do it now that we're here. Bricky difference. 4 borders. No 4 borders. I can't quite remember how I do that kind of thing. I mean, it means that and that can't be. Okay. Yeah. I guess we do have some 3 borders, but they go off the edge of the grid, so it doesn't really matter. Is there a reason like this can't just be 2 singles? Yeah, let's say it was 1 1. These would be 4s. They could be 1 4. They would have to be 1 4. Let's say this is 2. So this has to be 5. I don't know if I can take anything from that. Up here is better, because if these are different shapes, then these will be different shapes. Like if these are both 1, then this would be a 3 over here, and this would be a, this would be a, 3 over here and a 4 over here, but then there'd be a crossroad up here. So these have to be the same. Okay, that's where we begin. And so then this has to be a 5. I guess we can put them in. 5 and a, wait, no, that has to be a 4. I can do maths. I can do very basic maths, like 2 plus 2. And 5. Okay, that means there is a border there. That means that does that, and it does that, and there's a border there. And then may or may not go into here. It doesn't have to. Do we have any bricky situations? Not really. You at most could fill those 2, so you at least have to go there. You don't actually have to go out. However, if you go down to here, then that needs to be 4 difference away. But then the 5 wouldn't fit. So you don't go there. So you do at least go there. You may go... If you go down, this 5 would have to fill in... No, it wouldn't. Well, if you go down, then this would be a 4 and it can't fit. So you don't go down. You go there. That's who you've done. This could just go down here and this is a 1. In fact, it would have to. Otherwise, it would fill both. Okay, that's fine with me. You're a 1. You might go here or go here. Do we have any? We do. Here we go. So those have to be like that. Those have to be like that. Any others? I think so. So this is a 4 over here. We know that much. You aren't joining this then. And this is a 5 still. Ooh, if this goes down, that's fine. There'd be a board there, but it wouldn't be bricky. I was thinking that would be bricky. If this goes across, there would be a border here, so this would have to continue this way, but I don't see any reason that's a problem. Okay. What else can I do? Yeah, this would at least have to go into this space. It may go here. It may continue down. Do we cause a bricky in any situation? That has to be like that. If this goes down, we do this, that's fine. We do this, that's fine. These have to be the same. What's that mean? Okay. Right now this has to be a 4, but this could extend. And then this would be a 2, I guess. Where can I go? I mean, I've just seen it. Haven't I? I think I have. Oh, I feel I'm scared now. 2, 2. There was like a reason things had to be this way. It was like a bricky argument somewhere. If there's a border there, this has to go down. Oh no, I've made a mistake, I think. In fact, let's go back a bit. I may have seen it, I'm not sure. If this goes down, then it has to stop there, border, so it doesn't go down. There we go. Okay, we'll start there. It's a better place to begin instead of just seeing it magically. Okay. Now, look for bricky. Okay, so you go there. Okay, so I was definitely wrong. All right. Good to know. If you were to stop here, we'd have a problem. We'd have Bricky. So you either go there, or you go there, or you do both. Either that, or both. This could be a 1 over here still. Then we need a 3. Okay, so we need 2 separate things down here. Definitely not the 4. So this is going to be a 4 or a 5, but there's no way we're fitting a 5 down here, so it's going to be a 4. And there's another 4 here, and there's a 2. Yes. 4, 4, 1s, 2, 4. Cool. Whew. Why did I add on this island? I don't know. I guess to make some progress over here. Sure. Because we've got like no progress over here. All right. Should we look at our total solve number? There's like another 500 puzzles or something. It's literally, as of the day I'm recording, it's the day I've also decided to just end a little perspective early. Oh, but I imagine there's loads of really cool puzzles in this, and they are satisfying. And it would feel like it's not like I'm thinking like, oh, it'll be horrible, like a pain to get to the thing. I'll enjoy the process, and I think that's a reason to continue. It'll be a long process though. So God help us all. Gosh. Yeah, so maybe next time I'm gonna like dart around here a bit and just clean up some more puzzles so that when I do get here again on the red pass, it's not quite as horrendous. All right, see you next time. Goodbye.